A very good day. I am Chong Guan from University of Malaya Medical Center, Malaysia. Thank you for the organizer from Taiwan for inviting me again to share some of the experience we've been through during the pandemic or COVID pandemic in the past 1.5 years. The following slide is prepared by myself together with Dr. Lai Ching Sin. For those who have not visited Malaysia, this is where Malaysia located. It's just below Thailand and it consists of two parts. One, the main city mostly are located at the peninsula of Malaysia. Another big state of Malaysia, which are Sabah and Sarawak, are located in the Borneo Island. There are a lot of beautiful state, places, tourist spot. I hope one day you can visit Malaysia. We do not escape from the pandemic invasion. As the COVID-19 invaded the world in 2019, it happened in Malaysia too. In the first step to counter the invasion of or the spread of the pandemic, our Prime Minister of Malaysia announced the implementation of MCO commencing on 18th of March. It is the first MCO commenced in Malaysia. It affected everyone's stay in Malaysia, and this is the first time we understand or we experience what is MCO. This was our Prime Minister announcement during March 18, 2020. He announced the first MCO, which is the short form of Movement Control Order in Malaysia. With this order, all our movement are restricted. During the MCO, only the essential services are allowed to operate. All the others have to stay at home. We are not allowed to cross district. We are not allowed to cross state. And whoever have necessity to purchase, only one person from the house can leave the house. And there are police, soldiers guided all the major route in the country. What you can see is those busting system during MCO is quiet and they are empty during the MCO period. With the long-lasting, a few episodes of MCO, it hit the economy of the country badly. A lot of the business are closed down. A lot of people lost their job. There are even big entertainment or shopping center are closed during the pandemic. There are many businesses unable to sustain and they have to close shop. It is so badly hit, some of the family it even initiated a campaign called White Flag campaign in Malaysia. During this period of time, people can't leave the house, they are losing their income, they do not have enough money to buy their daily necessity. What they did is some of them raised white flag in front of the house to tell the public they are in critical situation. This is one of the saddening things we see during MCO in Malaysia. During the lockdown, with this white flag campaign, we started to realize that a lot of family actually are unable to sustain anymore because of the lockdown, because of the pandemic. With this, it created a lot of help or support from the neighborhood, celebrity, or businesses. Everyone come out to help those public who are in difficult situation. They bring food, they bring their daily necessities. Some of them even donate money to those who raise white flag at their home. It created a kind of harmony situation where those still can afford help, those are in critical situation in Malaysia. Another difficulty we encountered during the pandemic and with the implementation of movement control disorder are online classes. All the school, no matter primary school, secondary school, high school or university, are not allowed to return to their physical classes. So teacher and students have to adapt to the new norm where they have to do their classes online. But a lot of teachers and students are struggle. There are many difficulty obstruction during the online classes. These are some of the main trouble or challenges when we are having online classes in Malaysia during the MCO or during the pandemic. The school syllabus have to change to adapt to the online classes schedule, and there is difficulty in monitoring of the student performance or learning during the online classes. There are lack of facility for certain students who are staying not in the big city, maybe they are staying in the rural area. Maybe some students, their family don't even have computer or smartphone for them to have access to the online classes. And there are many classes have to reduce in their time because of the online schedule. We are not sure how concentrate or focus on the student during their online classes. So these are the challenges we encounter during the pandemic with the online classes. Other than that, mental health issue become a serious problem we encounter during the pandemic. People are staying at home, people lost their job, people lost their family, people are worried seeing the cases going up. People are sad when seeing their loved one die because of coronavirus. So it alerted the public and government and the healthcare system about the rising cases of mental health issues during the pandemic. There is increase of number of suicide, domestic violence, depression, all kind of mental disturbance is rising during the MCO and during the pandemic in Malaysia. What is the solution other than movement control order? What is the solution other than locking up everyone at home? So the government back on vaccination. We hope that vaccination can slow down the progress of the pandemic and hope to bring everyone back to their usual living habit and lifestyle. Government invested a lot of money and effort in Malaysia to speed up the COVID-19 vaccination program. It built and started a lot of massive big vaccination centers throughout the country. It encouraged everyone to come out for their vaccination. The vaccination started with those vulnerable group, for those who are 60 and above, for the frontliner. It started with Pfizer vaccine, subsequently with Sinovac and AstraZeneca and others. Malaysia government pace up the speed of vaccination during the pandemic with its full force of financial support and energy and all the human energy and all the forces together with the armed forces, with the police and with the healthcare system, try to speed up and hope encourage everyone to receive their vaccination as soon as possible. Within 7 months, from March until October 2021, with all the effort the government have invested for the vaccination program, it succeeded to vaccinate 90% of adults in Malaysia. It considered one of the big achievements of the country, of the government who invested so much money and human power in the vaccination program. It managed to vaccinate 90% of the adult Malaysian in 7 months from March to October 2021. With the achievement of 90% vaccination of the adult in Malaysia, the government decided to open up the economy and the movement again in Malaysia. On 11 October, Malaysia government announced the MCO is lifted and people and the public and the citizens are allowed to cross interstate and international travel is allowed again for those fully vaccinated individuals. We take it as one of the big achievements and we take it as an achievement for allowing people to return at least some of the previous lifestyle and freedom again. We also encourage people to visit or come and visit Malaysia since the 90% vaccination of adults achieved in Malaysia in October 2021. And the first spot of the first tourist spot which open for visit or tourism is Langkawi. It's one of the popular island, beautiful island located on the north of Malaysia in the state of Kedah. It is a popular state where it's a free trade zone and people enjoy the beautiful beach, nice food and the duty-free shopping in Langkawi. We hope that by the vaccination program and all the strict SOP which all the citizens can abide to, we hope we will see the sun at the end of the tunnel. With this, I thank you for your attention.